Good afternoon. सबको मेरा नमस्कार. This is International Master and FIDE Senior Trainer Sekhar Sahu welcomes you. On behalf of Sports Authority of Gujarat and Gujarat State Chess Association to this intermediate training session. First let us do some studies and then we can make two groups to play on a particular opening. Let us say this position, it is white to play. White move is forced, he has to push the pawn. Then how should black handle this? Your judgment on the position. Hello, Ramakrishna, Madhava Madhusudana and Vatsal Parikh. Good afternoon to you all. Now the position, it appears easy for black because black square bishop and rook will stop the pawn easily. Find out. Now okay, black's move is also forced. Black cannot do anything but a check. White move, white to play. How should white play now? Hello Tushar, good afternoon. What white should do now? The pawn on 7th rank. Parth Singh Jhala, good afternoon. This position appears that black can give the bishop sacrifice and can draw the game. But what should do white do now? King f3 is bad. If you play king to f3, suppose you go king f3, then rook will come. Not rook will come. Suppose you play king f3, how will he handle this position? King f3 is bad. Why? Just a minute. What did I see for king f3? 1 second. Yeah, king f3 will lose. King f3 loses to pawn push. And if you queen, pawn push check. If you now queen, pawn e4 check, and the white queen is lost. Suppose you play king f3, now loses to e5 and pawn queen e4 check. So you will just win the game. And then a rook check will come. So you cannot play king f3. King f3 is not correct. King f1. So you want to play king f1. Stopping. Okay, what should black do now? Black is ready to give the piece. All black wants a bishop move, a bishop tempo. Once the bishop comes with a tempo, the rook will defend. So rook check. Now, supposing you play king to g2, he will play bishop here. You have to take the bishop and then rook to b8. Now after that, you have to take the bishop and the rook b8 will come. Simply rook b8 will come. So what is the result of the game? Now pawn push. Is this a draw or is this winning for black? Is this winning for black? Now king f3 loses. Pawn e5. King f1. He will play rook check. Idea, king has only one good square. King e2 does not work. After king g2, bishop s2. So what is the result of the game? Is it winning for white? Now here king. No, king does not work. It does not work. Queen. Queen does not work. White is happy to draw. There is no force win. White wants draw. King e3, queen will draw. Check, check, you have to give repeat only. There is only repetition. So where is the win? No win. But after king, if you play king now, simply rook, he will play rook check. Rook check. Now king g2, idea rook check. And after rook check, king g2. Suppose you play king g2, bishop s2 wins. No, king g2, bishop s3. Bishop s2 wins. Now this is not. Now if you play kg2, black will play bishop s2. So how come it is a draw? King g2 cannot be draw. King g2, bishop s2, queen, rook g1 check. Hello Nandini Mudaliar. So is this a win? Is it winning for black? No, it is not a repetition. How it is a repetition? King g2, bs2. There is no repetition. Now king g2, bishop s2. You have to take, and then rook b8 wins. After bishop h2, king into h2 is forced, and rook b8. Now, for example, let us say king here, bishop now. This is not working. This. Now bd7 does not work. Rook check. Rook check wins. And if you play king into, the rook is winning. Rook is winning. Now bd7 does not work. What is bd7? I will play king. Lost. But the whole point is white can draw the game, not going to king g2, but bishop to d1. This is the draw. Now king g2 will lose the game. King g2, white is lost. But he has a marvelous draw. Bishop d1. The point is, here the rook has got mobility. You will decoy the rook to a bad square. No mobility. Now, if you play, I will just take it. If you play, I will just take and win. So you have to play rook, queen. Now it appears still it is winning. Rook check. Now if you play rook queen into, it is lost. White is still lost. But king h1. Stalemate. The last trick. After playing good, if you play careless queen into rook, still white is lost. But king h1. Draw. Why not king e2? I have already explained to you that king e2 is bad. Simple move. Rook will come and win the game. I just told king e2, simply rook g1. And if you play king f2, what I will do here? No. Rook check. Now king f3, simply losing to pawn push. Queen, pawn push. You need to go here, rook check. Rook check. So this is all force moves. g7, you give a check, king cannot go to f3. So only move. Now rook check. Now king a2 is losing. Rook b g1. You have to play this. This is bad. You have to come bishop. This is the only drawing move. If you play now, it is a draw. Draw here. Excellent move. I told you here. Why not king e2 is, I told you, rook g1. So you have to play here, but then rook here and check and draw. Okay. It is all force moves. There is nothing. King e2 loses immediately. White is lost. Only move. Lost. So it is a draw. Hello, Falak Joni Nayak. Next. White to play and draw the game. I am selecting studies that has got a theme which is practically useful for you. Only those studies I am giving you. Yeah. Hello, Devers. White to play and draw. NV4 check. Good move. Black cannot go to the squares because there is a knight fork is there. Knight fork is there. So only move. This is only good square. Only square. First move is a good move. Who said that? Devers. No, this is good move. First move is good. Good move. Devers, good move. Now, the king cannot return. Bishop check and then force queen. After the king return, bishop check, king is forced losing the queen. So he cannot go back. If he goes back, suppose bishop check will come and then force the king to the bad square and then lost. So he will not return. He will go king. He will go king. This is the right move. So far, so good. They were so far so good. Yet another correct move by Devers. Knight check. King cannot go to the square. King cannot go to the square. Because any of the square, there is a knight fork. So, the only move. Only move. There is no choice. King can, no other square. The only move. Next. Knight c4. Correct move. Tushar Chauhan. Knight c4. King cannot go to the square. Why? Because bishop check and the king has to force to go. King is forced to go and then fork. So king cannot go to a4. Again the only move. Only move. King cannot go to the square. King cannot go here also. So only move. See, series of force moves. Series of force moves. What now? What now? Sir, move. You have forced the black king. Now what to do? Yes, Ramakrishna. After nc4, king a2. What now? No, Abhit, now. I think now you lose the track. Now so far good. Now knight check is not good enough. After knight check, he will attack both the knights. Knight check, both knight is under attack. Not working. So not knight check. Now the position is forced. All this is series of force moves. Force moves. A critical moment. A critical moment. No, there was no. नहीं चलेगा. Bishop c2, I will take it. You have two knights. There is no stalemate. There are two knights. Queen is 100% winning against two knights. Now bishop c2 is lost. After queen into, you will play knight, but this is normally the queen is winning against two knights. Force loss. I will create a zugzwang. And then winning. Queen always wins against two knights. Rare positions. There is one or two positions knight can draw. This is lost. Queen also wins against two bishops 80% of time. This is lost. The correct move is bishop d1 also lost. Bishop d1 lost. I will take that. Bishop d1. I will just take to check. I will take the knight. I will take it. It is not. No. Yes, Ramakrishna. Bishop f3. This is the one. Now the point is, suppose you take, this is the only knight is unprotected. Suppose you take the knight any time, bishop d5 will come. Whenever you take the knight, bishop d5. Let us say you give some checks. Maybe check, whatever, you take the knight. But then bishop d5. The knight is indirectly protected because of the bishop. The bishop will come. So you have to take the bishop only. Now this knight cannot be taken any time. So you take the bishop, but it is a draw. Check. The king cannot go to these squares. King cannot go. So draw. If you come here, I will take perpetual. Now, oh no, did I make a mistake? No, you cannot come to this square. So only move. Repetition. King cannot go to this square. Cannot go to these two squares. Draw. Now only move and repetition. So this is a draw only. Bishop f3, good move. Now for example, you can win the knight. How can you win the knight here? Give a check. Now give a check. Now take the knight. But it is a draw. Check. So a series of force moves, very well coordinated by white pieces. Check, only square. Check, only. Suppose king s6, bishop check, and then force a winning queen. Only move. Check, only move. Check. Again king a4 cannot come. Bishop check, only move. Check, and then bishop f3 and draw. You cannot bishop. You take the bishop, it is a draw. Now this is what I showed you. Bishop, if you take the bishop, perpetual. King cannot go to b1 or b3. Okay, third study and last. White to play and draw. White to play and draw. Looks very difficult. Position looks very bad. नाइट कहाँ पड़ा हुआ है और ये दो पासपान है, 7th रैंक जा रहा है, pawns coming winning. After you win the bishop, it is easily winning. Madhav says d4 correct move. The only move. Rather all other moves loses. For example, you play nb6, this is winning. The piece is lost. nb6 does not work. And if you play king b4, simply pawn push. Idea push. Idea. So king b4 does not work. So good move d4. Madhav Madhusudan. Hello Prince Gandhi. So bishop into d4. Takes. You cannot take the bishop. So here. And now bishop move. Because if you delay, the knight is coming. Sacrifice the bishop. Now I will collect the bishop. If you move, just push the bishop and win. If you now move the bishop back, you take it is win now. If you go here, pawn push. Maybe bishop e3 wins. Now if you go somewhere, bishop e3 and pawn f4. Or you go bishop f4, I think bishop e3 wins. Suppose you go here, now this is bad. Check. Winning. So you cannot do. So here you have to take it. But now push. Idea, threat and threat. Looks like it is lost. Yeah, we can play a game on Sicilian dragon. No problem. Dragon. So here, this is take, push. How can you save the game? Abhi, it looks next to impossible. It looks next to impossible to save the game. ब्लैक जीत रहा है, सो व्हाइट करेगा क्या? Build a fortress. So you build a fortress. Knight b6. So pawn push. You play knight b6, I push the pawn. Madhav Madhusudana says knight c4. No, not correct. Madhav, not correct. No. King v5. No, there is no. It is losing. It is losing. There is only one. White can build a fortress. There is only one method. There is a fortress. I agree. But there is only one way. नाइट d5. नाइट d5 में क्या होगा? नाइट d5, you push the pawn. Queen is forced. Knight d5, I will push the pawn. Bishop into f2. Bishop into f2, I will push the pawn. Okay. Not working. Now push the pawn. Madhav says knight c3. Madhav Madhusudan, correct move. Exclamation, because king cannot go to the square because of knight check and take it. King cannot go. The only square is this. Only move. But then you take and a fortress has come. Fortress. The king कहीं नहीं जाएगा अभी, because all this is guarded. guarded. These two pieces making a fortress. Or bishop can always go to the square. Bishop can always go to the square. And king गोल गोल घूमते रहेगा. King गोल गोल घूमते रहेगा. ऐसा ऐसा king गोल गोल घूमते रहेगा. King चारों तरफ घूमते रहेगा. And if necessary, bishop can go to c1. It's a draw. So this is how you build a fortress. This is how. Check. King cannot go to b2. You cannot go. The only move. Fortress. Finally a fortress has come. The king is statue. Draw. Okay, this is draw. Now let us say new game. Okay, so every day they say new captain. Okay, I find this Veerabhadra Ramakrishna conducting the captain well, but anyway, if you want, I will select. Where is this one? Chalo. Yeah. Did I save this? I saved it. Yeah, I did save. So e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, cd and d4. Okay, another day we will play accelerated dragon Marozzi bind. Other day we will play accelerated dragon Marozzi bind. g6. So here at the moment white has the choice to play a classical dragon or Yugoslav attack. What is classical dragon? You play b2, castle b3, b2, castle b3, f4. This is called classical dragon. At the moment, b2, bg7. Now castle, b3, and c6. This is called classical dragon. Okay. So here, now the knight, this is a threat now. You know, suppose you play f4, now you have to play f4 or move the knight. For example, he can do this move also. Now, it is important that you have to be very careful about it. Knight b3, otherwise d5 will come. Suppose you play b3, it is bad, d5 with equality. That is the reason you have to always careful. In such a situation, you should play knight b3. This is the correct move, not allowing d5. No, because now the knight and queen are watching. So this is important. All right. Now here you have a choice. And d4. I will play d4, cd, and d4. Okay, I will change it back to dragon. Maybe I will play g6 now. Overwrite it. So I will play knight f6, knight c3. Now g6. Here, if you want Yugoslav attack, be3. If you want classical dragon, be2. Choice is yours. Now I will select the team. Chalo. So I would say Ramakrishna heading the white side. Veerabhadra is for black side. So you said dragon, that Ramakrishna says who playing for white. Ramakrishna want white. Anybody wants to play black side? Anybody wants to play black side? Veerabhadra Singh is ready to take the black side. Okay, if nobody was ready, I would have played it. If nobody was ready, okay. Now Veerabhadra Singh heads the black side. and Ramakrishna, who else heading the white side. So go ahead, Ramakrishna. You want to play Yugoslav attack? BE3. Now BG7. So F3. All this is practically forced. Now Veerabhadra Singh, continue. Yes, continue. Castle. Ramakrishna and team. Ramakrishna and team for white. Yugoslav attack. NC6. Now it is white to play. Madhav, in Yugoslav attack, bishop d3 does not come. Queen d2. Yeah, this is correct. These are all easy theory. NC6 confirm. So there is a choice. You can allow d5 or you can bishop c4 or castle. These are the two variations. Here bishop c4, the main line. So Ramakrishna plays the main line. Main line of the Yugoslav attack. Chalo. Bishop d7 confirm. So at the moment there are two choices. There are two choices. You can play h4 or long castle. Theoretically main line. Now white has to choose between h4 or long castle. Well, long castle will transpose later on also. Madhav Madhusudan says long castle. Long castle. Ramakrishna long castle. Now black has basically two lines. The main line, rook c8. This is called, rook b8 is called the Chinese dragon. So rook c8 main line. So BB3 confirm. Veerabhadra Singh knight e5 confirm. Still you are in the main line. Ramakrishna, King B1, Tibiako's move. Ramakrishna is following Grandmaster Tibiako. A6. I think there is a variation here. Okay. All right. This is Tibiako. Ramakrishna, King B1 is by Tibiako. Madhava Madhusudan, there is a better opportunity for white than H4. So Rama is following Tibiako. I don't mind black here. I would not have played A6. I wouldn't have played A6. H4 confirm. Okay, never mind. You continue the game. Whatever your idea, you continue. Confirm h5. H5 has been played. So now Ramakrishna has to think, and his team. G4 confirm. G4 confirm. H into G4. Now white to play. Every time I will flip the board whose move it is. Now it is white to play. Hello Mukund Agarwal. Welcome. Okay, H5. Ramakrishna has confirmed H5. Black to play. Knight into h5 confirm. White to play. Going so fast today. 15 moves. 15 moves in 20 minutes. Speed is very good. We can have time for a second game today. Madhava Madhusudana. Madhav, you have to count. Bishop h6, your queen may be overloaded. You better be careful. Madhav, you better be careful. Rook d g1. This is something new. For me, this is a new move. I have not seen this move. So far, I have seen this diagram. This diagram I have seen. But this is something new to me. I am not happy with the move. Rook d g1. I am not happy. Means for white side. I am not happy for white. Veerabhadra Singh Queen a5. Veerabhadra Singh Queen a5. I think Queen a5. I would have played Rook into c3 here. Rook into c3 would have been better. I don't know Queen a5 what you have calculated here. Veerabhadra Singh, Rook into c3 was the correct decision when you play Queen a5. At this moment, I would have played Rook into c3. But anyway, you have already played it. Mukund Agarwal, Queen a5. Not in that position. Not in this position, not in this diagram, because Queen a5, the king is at b1. The problem is Queen a5, white king is on b1. That is the difference. The difference. Not at king b1. Sergei Karyakin, definitely the king was not, Queen a5. king was at c1, anyway. Mukund Agarwal also advocates queen a5. Ramakrishna BHC is confirmed. Ramakrishna, what would have happened if ND5? ND5, you will gain a decisive tempo. Ramakrishna, you should have exploited this error. See, king b1, ND5 is not working. But now, Ramakrishna, you missed the golden chance, knight d5. But now you have already played it. Already did play it. Okay, we'll see that game. BF6 confirm. Yeah, it will 4 o'clock. The game will be over before 4 o'clock. This is so sharp now. It will be over before 4 o'clock. I see a very clear cut line. There is no complication. I see a very clear cut line. पत्थर के सनम तुझे हम Ramakrishna, Ramakrishna, I don't know how F4 would have been counted. F4 is very complicated. F4, it is not that easy. But you have played FG4. Bishop G4 confirm. Bishop F4. I don't think now. 2 pawns down. पत्थर के सनम तुझे हम C4. If I were playing black pieces, I would have played rook C3 and bring the other rook. If I was playing black, I would have preferred rook into C3 and bring the other rook. Now you played NC4. White has the move now. Ramakrishna and team has to think. Madhav, your queen is under attack. Rook into g4, how can you play? Madhav chess, your queen under attack. How can you play rook g4? Knight into queen is a check. Right now, your queen under attack. Some people give a code word, give a glass of water. That is a sign, that is a code word that queen is under attack. Korchnoi scam said, in Russia they give a glass of water. That is an indication your queen under attack. Giving a glass of water. Queen under attack. First bishop c4. If you want to attack, you should not concede the pieces. Exchange. Your d4 will under attack. Madhava. Bishop c4. So many fluctuations in the game today. So many fluctuations. Madhav. Madhav's variation is also interesting. Bishop c4, then nb3. It is also interesting, but there is a stronger move. Daruwala, what is the problem with rook g4? Daruwala, the queen is attacked. Now knight into queen is a threat. Mehmoz Daruwala, rook into g4, knight into queen is check. Queen s2. Yes, this is a strong move, but Madhav's move is simply winning a piece. Bishop into c4, simply winning a piece. Okay, you played Queen H2 is a very strong move. Queen H2 is very strong. Madhav's move was also very good. Bishop C4, Rook C4, NB3. How many fluctuation of fortune? कभी इधर, कभी पासा उधर, कभी पलड़ा इधर, कभी पलड़ा उधर. It is interesting. It is interesting. Lot of entertainment. मुझे लग रहा था ब्लैक जीत रहा है, थोड़ा देर के व्हाइट जीत रहा है, देन ब्लैक जीत रहा है. No. Nobody is poor in tactics. It is only practice. Board side comes with practice. Daruwala, board side comes with practice. Nobody is weak in tactics. N into B2 confirm. So white to play. into g4 confirm. Okay, Madhav, Madhusudana, now your network is good and I liked your variation bishop c4. Now it is black to play. Veerabhadra Singh says king h7 confirm. King h7. Cannot believe it. Madhav chess, your variation was simple, bishop c4 winning a piece, but now I think I should conclude this game. Players must see simple moves. Okay, Ramakrishna, please confirm your move. Please confirm your move. Please confirm your move. Okay, I would adjudge now this is lost. I will say I will now stop the game. Black has no answer. Black has no answer to queen into knight. It is lost. So I think I declare it is winning for white now. I don't see any defense. It's mate only. So I will analyze this game. Okay, I will analyze this game. But it is not that easy. See, the position is not so easy. So many moves. Okay, I believe this is Tiviako's move. Let's see. Tiviako's game I saw. I saw basically Tiviako's game. He is the greatest expert of black side. Sergei Tiviako is greatest expert for black side. The threat is, what is the threat? The threat is to play g5. The threat is to play g5 and after e5. If the knight moves, e5, winning. For example, suppose you play b5, now g5. And if knight moves, maybe, no, I think knight moves, e5 is not coming. No. Anyway, I think, yeah, this is b3 and winning. And Tiviako went on to win the game. So let us see Anand Carlsen in 2008. Now the point is, he is threatening to play h6, h7. So you cannot ignore that. h6, h7 is winning, so only move. So here, yeah, actually rook d g1. I thought the king was here in this position. Okay, it is a move correctly played. Rook d g1. Rook into c3. All forced. You have no choice. You cannot take that, because after pawn into queen check, now no knight g6. Knight g6 is not possible. Not possible, queen. So only move. This should win. The queen is strong now. So this is right. Now let us see. I was advocating this move actually, rook e8, before playing queen a5. Idea to run away. The bishop is blocked now. Should win. Idea, I want to open the line and then rook into g6. Knight f5 is not a sacrifice. The idea you take, rook into g6. Should be winning. Okay, Veerabhadra. Okay, you can analyze in the morning this game. Okay, bye Veerabhadra. We will analyze tomorrow in detail. Let's play another game. The second game. The second game, I would like to play accelerated dragon. Dragon and accelerated dragon. Knight f3, knight c6. Now d4, cd, nd4. Now g6. So, would like to make two teams. Now, who is playing white in now? Who is playing white and who is playing black? Anybody for black side here? Anybody for black side? Anybody wants to play black pieces? Okay, who is playing white side? Please confirm first. Who wants to shoulder white side? Madhav, you need experience. Okay. Madhav, alright, Madhav, you become the captain for white side. Madhav plays captain for white side. Okay, change. No, Madhav, you want to play white side, you play. Madhav, you want to play black side? Okay, I will be helping you. I will be in your team. Who is playing white side? Ramakrishna. Who else? Who is there? Is Mukund Agarwal there? Are you there, Mukund Agarwal? Are you there? Devars, are you there? Are you there, Mukund Agarwal? Are you there, Devars? Somebody. Mukund Agarwal, are you there? Mukund Agarwal, are you there? Devars Barkateria, are you there? Are you there? All right. Ramakrishna takes white. Ramakrishna, who is playing white? Oh, only three are there. So it is not fun to play three players. All right. So we'll discuss some other position. Okay. So better not play now. We will play tomorrow this accelerated. Accelerated we will play tomorrow. Let us do some position now. Let's do some position. Okay, Charan. Let us do Charan. Charan, some position of Charan. Simple positions. Now this position is black to play. Black to play. Madhav, there are only 2-3 players. There are only 3 players. Ramakrishna, Daruwala and yourself. There is no fun. Let us do this position. Let us do some positions. Black to play now. I have already done that, Daruwala. I have already done 2-3 times. Nesmet Dinos, Queen F6, Accelerated Dragon. Bye Madhav, bye Birabhadra. Please solve this. Black to play and win. Let us do 5 positions. Yes, Madhav, you can be the leader. No problem. But leader always look at the majority. No, Daruwala, not correct move. Not correct move. Black to play and win. Yes, Madhav Madhusudana, you are playing very carefully. I know that. I know what to do now. Now what to do now? Black to play and win. Ramakrishna says ND3. No, Ramakrishna not correct. Black is winning. Don't give any counter chance. Black is winning. Madhav says knight h1. Correct move. Madhav, correct move. Knight d3 is bad because rook. Madhav's winning. Knight h1. What a move. Winning. Rook into only move. And now rook here. Unstoppable mate. Congratulations, Madhav. Madhav, congratulations. Force move. Knight into force. Rook into only move. King moves, rook f3 mate. Only move. Rook. No stopping mate. Well done, Madhav. I am impressed. I am really impressed by you. Cholo. This is black to play. A tricky move. A tricky move. What to do now? I will flip the board, so you will think better. The pawn is coming this direction. These pawns go this direction, and this is coming in this direction. Black is coming in this direction. You should think, I will tell you, you must not play mechanically. You must not play mechanically. The idea is to maintain opposition and draw. For example, opposition and draw. These are opposition. These are opposition. Opposition. So these are opposition. You understand opposition. See, whenever white king comes, you should be in the green. Whenever he comes, you should come to the. You understand c5 square. So it is important to maintain the opposition. Okay, Ramakrishna, you can take leave. You are tired. We will analyze the whole game tomorrow. Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So, this is the move. King. Now this is the move. Now whole point is, this is lost. So you should maintain. अभी कहाँ से maintain करेगा? Now king here, king f7 winning. So here you may play king, but then he will also play king. Zugzwang. Now Zugzwang. Now you play king here, he will play king. Now you play king here, he will play king. Now this is in Zugzwang. King, now king. Zugzwang. Now if you play, he will enter. So it is important that you maintain opposition. Now the game is decided on opposition and distant opposition. This position, it is white to play. It is very simple. I should not give. This is okay. Bye, Ramakrishna. Now this is simple move, winning. Because if the pawn on 5th rank, king alone will win. You cannot take it. This is lost. And if you do not take it, the pawn on 5th rank easily winning. They are very simple moves. Now white to play and win. No, black to play. This is black to play and draw. This is a repetition. Black to play and draw the game. Black to play and draw. Okay, Ramakrishna, bye. Please find out black to play draw. No, Daruwala king d6 is losing. Daruwala king d6 loses. King d7 also lost. lost. Madhusudana, it is lost. Madhav, the only draw. This is the only move. King f6, draw. If you play other moves, lost. You come here, it is lost. Check is threat. King, Jugzwan. Now rook check, king is coming. So the correct move here is king f6, draw. King, rook, draw. So you come here, I am going to give a check. You come here and then again back, draw. So this is the correct draw, king f6. Okay, so this is draw, king f6, draw. Well, let us do two, three more positions. This position is white to play and white to play and win. I did it, this position maybe 3 days back I did this. 3 days back only I showed. I did this position 3 days back. Tomorrow is my off day, so we'll meet on Thursday morning. What about this? White is winning. No, b4 draw. You play b4, it is a draw. Not b3. King c1. You should play king to c1. This is the correct move. Okay, b3, okay. No, if it is here, king c1. Here king c1, not here. If it is rook and b8, king c1. Winning. Okay, this should draw. Okay, I made a wrong thing. One more position. The position, it is white to play. What is happening? Can white win this? Can white win this? Last position for the day. Can white win this? c4, no, c4 it is easy draw. c4 is not good draw. c3 draw. c3 will king will come draw. So he will play rook. Now what is the correct move for black? What is the correct move for black? No, Madhav chess. c3 does not win. The king d3 draw. If you play c3, king d3 draw. So he will wait. Now the correct move for draw. See, you need to have patience in endgame. He is just waiting. His rook is now waiting, cutting off the king. So you should also wait. You should also wait, cutting off the king. Just wait. Draw. The point is, if you move the rook, it is lost. The king will come out. If you move, the king will come out. So c3 is a easy draw. c3, this is easy draw. No chance of win. This is easy. Okay. Okay, friends. So thank you very much being with me. I will see you Thursday morning at 9:30. Thursday morning I will see you at 9:30. Rook b5, rook b7, draw. No progress. So सबको मेरा नमस्कार. Take care. I will see you back at 9:30 morning on Thursday. Bye.